Duke 'em up, Cowboy up, the Cowboy way, 1-800-80-40-HOT, and circle the wagons because it is the hottest ticket in town. No, it's not that UConn Pitt game. It's coming up later today, but it's the Fight Night Extraordinaire. It was only Mr. Arnault can put on here at, of course, Mountaineer Racetrack and Gaming Resort, and all the big fight news, including George Foreman, which we talked earlier. Everybody's thinking about boxing, wanting to be a part of it, and we've got it all right here coming up very shortly, the 25th of this month.
Verquan Kimbrough trying to go 5-0. I think he's looking really good. I went over some of his sparring tapes the other day, and they've got him sparring with Monty, of course, and a lot of the bigger guys who are in camp. So he's really working. He was sparring 9 rounds a day and just really going for it. Joe Palooka back with us on the set, ladies and gentlemen, our own Tad Makowicki, the executive producer, and we're trying to get some footage of this sparring match from time to time that these two have. I'd like to sell pay-per-view, Monty Mesa Clay and Verquan Kimbrough.
I'll tell you what, when you watch these two guys spar, it's like a miniature version of Ali Frazier from 25 years ago.
Amazing
It is really amazing to watch. These guys really go at it. It's Monty pushing, trying to get inside, trying to throw left hooks, and Verquan so quick, you know, with that jab, just pop, 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 and it's a lot of fun to watch. They're even. It's a dead heat when you watch these two guys go at it in the gym.
But you can really see when Verquan's got his jab working.
Oh, he keeps Monty at bay.
That's what rules.
Absolutely.
That rules. And if he's going to
if he takes
really
time off, though,
he's going to really have to perfect that.
He'll have to use that jab.
Because when he uses it, it's perfect.
A thing of beauty.
Yep.
It really
is. You know,
is.
I can see the whole transition because I am in that Pittsburgh day-to-day sports scene, and a lot of guys come up to me because they know my affiliation with you. I was talking to the Staggerwald brothers the other day, and we were about 15 minutes into the conversation over lunch, and I went, you know, guys, neither one of you mentioned Paul Spadafore while talking about boxing. John Staggerwald said, Rob, this kid is the guy. Nothing from Paul. He's, of course, going through his own problems right now, and we hope it works out for everybody involved. But Verquan Kimbrough has stolen the headlines. He's the man in Western Pennsylvania, and he's starting to get, I guess, according to John, there was an article out in the Las Vegas Sentinel about this young guy. So he's making some news.
Well, I think, you know, he's going to go through 5th fight, probably going to have to start looking at moving up to 6-rounders after this fight. A little bit tough for opponents. Maybe a bigger national show on the undercard. But these things are all starting to come for him.
He wants to step up. He wants to fight better fighters. He thinks that's when he'll shine. Give him somebody, put someone in front of him who wants to come, wants to fight. He feels like that's when he'll really come into his own.
And as far as him shining, what does he do as far as shining when he's dealing with these guys? What does he have to work on from a boxing standpoint, Ted?
Well, I think that's it. He's got to learn to use that jab. That jab will dictate his possibilities of being a world champion. He's going to have to grow up behind that jab, and you can see it in the sparring sessions. When he lets that left hand drop and he starts, you know, the little old peekaboo, he's open.
Right.
And he's going to have to learn to be a little bit more classical, I think, in his defensive style, using the jab to come in after the jab. Don't try always use your right hand, and don't come from the bottom of the floor, because if we remember his first fight, he got knocked down, and it was just one of those kind of punches where his left hand was down, got hit with a surprise right, got caught and got knocked down. Since then, we haven't seen that happen. But when you watch him spar, that's his one weakness.
It really is. And if you really look at his fights, he's probably only lost 2 rounds so far in all of his fights. He's looked very, very good. You have to give him a lot of credit, but the expectations are so high. Everybody expects so much, and we're going to see a better, faster, quicker Verquan Kimbrough in this next fight.
Yeah, oh yeah, he will be here from them there hills. The Mountain Man, too. 1-800-80-40-HOT. So until next time, yeehaw! A little shout out to the Mountain Man and all his brothers back there in the hood in the Tennessee hills. This is Rob Pratt, along with the president and CEO of MTR Gaming, none other than Ted Arnault, and of course for Jeff Hatham from KDK Radio and Tad Makowicki, I'm Rob Pratt. We'll see you next time, and let's go Pitt! Bye-bye, everybody.